Okay, so the tricksy dead men gave us first turn. So we did foxy things and we did shooty things. I chose aggressive expansion as my battle tactic because, well, they were right there waiting for me. So thought we'd leap on some objectives. Tried to generate a command point but couldn't, and then we cast some magic so that the archers were doing mortal wounds on 5+ to hit. The Lord Regent Mystic shielded himself and the Wind Mage didn't bother. So then the main part of the turn was the foxes flew up here. Well, they actually flew over here somewhere, but then they moved at the end of the shooting phase. And we shot some Blood Knights. We've left one unit with just one model remaining, and we've killed 2 more out of another unit. And then the foxes are standing here as a bit of a speed bump, ready to jump out of the way should the need arise. And we'll see what the vampires do in response. So yeah, 6 points for getting the primary and the 2 singulars, and for getting my battle tactics. So feeling good about life so far, but we've not had a turn against us yet.
Welcome, dear viewers. So it's my turn 1. Finally, the Lady Lavinia and the gentleman that is Manfred are having our turn against these dastardly, dirty elves. So they'd taken the lands in the centre, and it was our turn to take them back. We chose Conquer as our battle tactic and decided we would conquer this back. We bravely moved in to take the land, and the foxes, of course, reversed and removed off the said point. We tried to charge them, alas, to nothing. The Lady Lavinia came in from the side to watch, alas, nothing. We brought Manfred's children from the skies, alas, nothing. We surrounded the foxes moved, alas, nothing, apart from a brave Blood Knight who said, I will show you all how it's done. Sadly, didn't quite work out as he imagined. And it turns out we charged in with a pillow, and Severeth even also had a pillow. And we tickled each other, took a wound off each other, bowed our graces, and backed out of the fight. Manfred watches on, intrigued by it all, laughing manically to himself, wondering how this will work out. And so, dear viewers, that gave us scored the alpha, the 2 betas. The battle tactic was Conquer. And here we are, 6-all. A small dice roll. I will take a red dice. My other Adam will take a green dice. 4 plays 6 means, of course, Adam is going to go next.
Certainly will be.
Yes, there'll be an Adam go next. Join us soon.
Hello, dear viewers. Welcome back. So having taken turn 2, we got a bit brave. And as you can see, we've moved up a bit. But start of the turn, we went for broken ranks because Sev was in combat with a Blood Knight who is not there anymore. And magic, we got the Mortal Wound spell off on the Sentinels again. The Lord Regent cast Lambent Light on a unit of Blood Knights that was over here. He might as well not have done because I completely forgot about it. And the Wind Mage Mystic shielded the Ballista, which may or may not come up. So then, as you can see, brave elves. We advanced and we did some shooting and we killed some stuff. We've jumped on a couple of objectives, not scored that many points, but we're still in the game. There's a little pocket of temptation here for the Blood Knights to come after. And yeah, we're nervously awaiting the Blood Knights turn 2.
Welcome back. Turn 2. It was stolen from me, but we're still here. We still have a chance. There's a lot less elves than there were before. So, thoughts were, let's choose a battle tactic. So, I went for aggressive expansion to steal these 2. I thought it would be fairly safe. I then asked the Lady Lavinia if she would like to bloody her weapon. I asked her to flame that weapon, and the nasty mage said no. Upset by this, Manfred cackled and cast Mystical Shield on himself, cast Pinions. Not only did he cast Pinions, he cast it with a double 6, so now his movement became a ridiculous 28 inches at that moment. He didn't waste it. He moved around a little bit. We saw the ruse and we thought there's an opportunity here. The foxes did their foxy thing and dived to the left, dived to the right, but we took it out on the ruse. We deleted one unit of ruse here, we deleted another unit of ruse here, and we heavily depleted a unit of ruse and got rid of a nasty ballista that was there. Manfred's children, however, saw an opportunity. After an Unleash Hell had already been called, they made feint that they were going to charge the ruse, and then scampered across and charged into the wardens, making a large dent in what was a big unit of 20. Now, the prowess of the Blood Knights has given these now the ability to absorb speed, and having gained it gained +2 to their charges and +2 to their movement. Over here also, the same has been gained, and now we look to hopefully gain more for the army. But we have an intrepid turn 2, 3 even. We won't be losing any objectives. That took me to 12, as I had the alpha, beta, and the battle tactics as well. So, it's all close. Here we go. There's a 4, plays a 4, but unfortunately, Adam went first last time, so I have a feeling Adam's going to go again.
Yes, and you can't delete objectives in this one.
No, so, you can't.
I think there's no reason not to take it.
Very good.
And I'll be dead if I don't.
Fingers crossed. See you soon. So, turn 3.
Well, I've had an utter brain fart, haven't I? We went for the easy battle tactic, which was Savage Spearhead. I've got foxes, I can go anywhere. I can do what I want. I've got a teleport spell. I can get into his territory easily. Easy as anything. And yet you might have just seen that I'm not. Because I'm an idiot. So, yeah, Manfred has sent me a little bit mad. And I've had an utter brain fart. So, we've held up the children with the Lord Regent over here, who did his business. They've not attacked, actually.
Just realised that.
But we'll do that in a minute and fudge it later. We sent a unit of sentinels over here with the Vortex spell. We retreated some ruse out over here. All was going swimmingly. The foxes landed here, within range of Savage Spearhead. Then they went, you know what? We're going to charge. That was a bad idea. I mean, they took the objective.
Didn't kill the knights, though.
But didn't kill the knights.
So
we've got the priority, and we've got that one. So we scored 3 points.
Got 3.
We've scored 3.
Which takes you to a magical 13.
A magical 13.
For turn 3.
It's unlucky for some.
That's it. Magical turn 3.
This guy.
Turn 3.
Turn 3, sorry.
Yeah, turn 3. There we are.
And there we go. Comment below if you spotted what I did wrong.
There isn't enough room. Welcome back. Turn 3. So, the Lady Lavinia, she managed to hold herself and not give in to her urges. We chose Savage Spearhead as we thought we'd like to show the elves how it's done. So, and we thought we'd do it fancy, we'd do it with monsters. So the Lady Lavinia and Manfred took it upon themselves to rampage into the elven lines. Manfred hit straight into the archers, decimated those. There was a lovely fountain, some would say. The Lady Lavinia just ripped it asunder. The mage fell to the floor. Lady Lavinia saw her opportunity to put a sword straight into the fox. She did, and thought she'd brought it down, but by the powers of Dancy, he's left with, but of course, dear viewers, 1 wound remaining. 3. Well, it wasn't any great about. But yes, we missed out there. But over here, her knights charged valiantly in. There were 2. They took the shooting on the way in. They were butchered on the way in. But their brothers avenged them and reduced the mould butchers to one warden with a bird. But heroically stood. So, in that turn, and not forgetting, there was somebody picked on Manfred's children. They charged in, hit them. The children fought back, and now the Lord, what's it called?
Regent.
Is no more. So he is gone. So, at the end of turn 3, the powers of darkness have the alpha, have the beta, Savage Spearhead with monsters, which gives me +7, takes it to 19 plays 3, and a small roll now to see if we can finally put paid to Elven times. Well, dear viewers, it looks like the knight.
Look at his little smile. Look at him.
Oh, Manfred's in so much trouble. So much trouble. The Lady Lavinia has gone berserk with his actions. She had it all planned out, and Manfred's just decided to destroy everything. So, here we are. She's at the beginning. She controls her rage. She says to Manfred, "We shall slay the Warlord, the Wind Mage." Manfred nods to the beautiful Lady Lavinia and says, "But of course." And then, of course, the bloodlust runs through. What she can control, the men cannot. And in an absolute fit of madness, the Blood Knights that were here retreated, ran over the one remaining archer, killed him, and then said, "Well, we'll be able to charge." Well, the thing is, dear viewers, they rolled an 11 with their +2 to their charge, put them on 13, and they saw a fox with 1 wound. So they went scampering off into the woods to hit the fox, which Manfred was over here, told by the Lady Lavinia to hit the Wind Mage. Everything was going fine. But then Manfred said, "It's okay, I'll stomp." Missed the stomp, and it went, "You've got this," and teleported away and landed here because he wanted to look after the objective. And all he could hear was the screaming from the Lady Lavinia as she left the Wind Mage on 1 wound remaining. Oh, the screams. And in his final act of a command point, the Wind Mage darted away, saving his life, stopping the Lady Lavinia, claiming the points for slaying the Warlord, and it would have been done with a monster if Manfred would have just listened to her. But yet again, like the impetuous beast that he is, he does what he wants when he wants, and the men have deserted. And now she's livid. She's absolutely livid. But as it is, somehow we have the alpha, we have the betas. We don't have the battle tactic, thanks to Manfred. We do, though, have claimed the extra point due to a new update. And a fox has died. The filthiest of foxes. Which makes it 24, plays 13, and it becomes the Elven turn. Lady Lavinia is still fuming. Still fuming. But it is the Elven turn.
And there's really not much else we can do, so I think we're going after the children. Well, it was a big turn with my 4 models, but we did a thing. So the Wind Mage, I can't even remember what spell he cast. Oh, he did his Wind Blast Vortex and then didn't actually throw it. Didn't need to, because Bluey flew over here and slaughtered the children with a single arrow pretty much. Meanwhile, some ruse over here went, "We don't really know what we're doing anymore, so we're going to go and pick on Blood Knights, because that's what we've been doing all day." They went and picked on some Blood Knights that had rallied, and yeah, there were 2 there at the start of the turn, and after the ruse had peppered them with arrows, there were now 3. And there are no ruse left. So yeah, I'm down to 2 models. I've still got a chance of my grand strategy because there's a wizard left alive, albeit with 3 wounds taken. Because
yes.
Manfred's an idiot.
And the Lady Lavinia is still angry.
And there's a fox just trying to do what he can. So, it's a big priority roll coming up.
Here we go. So, And you know how you took them before when we tied? Guess what?
You're going to give it to me?
No.
So that it's the same?
No. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
He had one job, Manfred, to redeem himself. This was it. She lost it. Lady Lavinia couldn't hang on to it anymore. She rolled to see if she could control the rage. She rolled a 1, screamed into the night. Manfred, slay that stupid wind mage. Manfred went, yes dear, I'll do anything I can. So, tried to roll the mighty pinions. Feebly rolled a 5, which gained him only 6 inches of extra movement, put him in within hair's breadth. Needed double 6 boxcars, anything. The dice rolled. The first one rolled a 6. The next one was cocked. We picked up the dice. We rolled a 4. He could hear the screams before the dice had stopped. She was already. Look at the way she's pointing at him. He might as well go home. He wishes he was dead again. He's got to live with this forever. She's screamed. She chose monstrous takeover. She has to do everything she has to do. Monstrous takeover. Sent the knights to hold here. Sent the knights to here. Manfred let her down yet again. He is so sorry. But that did give us the alpha. The 2 bait. She's still screaming. I can hear the screams. It won't stop. The 2 betas gives us 30. So she's still screaming. She can't stop screaming. She's so angry. And it's the elven turn 5. She feels like she's lost, but it's the elven turn 5. She doesn't even care. She's going. She's done. She's done with this rubbish. She's done. Oh, Manfred. It's an idiot. Ah.
So, what a turn 5. With my 2 remaining models, I decided there was really only one thing for it. I was going to join the lady in chastising Manfred. And Bluey, bless him, he tried his best to help, but he sort of floated over here, he unleashed his bow, he missed twice, he hit twice. He wounded once, and then he only did 1 wound, and Manfred's armour says no to that wound, so effectively he did nothing.
You can hear the screaming.
He lives.
She's still screaming.
He and the Wind Mage live to fight another day. We get prize sorcery, but that really doesn't make a difference to the scoreboard.
Which, as it turns to 5, ends on. You get your grand strategy,
I do.
which takes us to 19. I get mine. So we take it over. Oops. 2, 3. Yours, your turn 5.
My turn 5. And yes, the foxes basically have flown home with their tails between their legs.
She's so angry. She's still so angry. She doesn't care.
But since she feels like she's lost, I'll take the win.
Time for the conclusion. Here we are. Conclusion. What a cool game.
Yeah.
I really like that. It was a lot of fun.
Nice bit of back and forth, wasn't it?
That's what they like, isn't it, the lady? Back and forth, a little bit in ducking and diving, a little bit in your backfield, a little bit in... Oh, no, you forgot to go in there, didn't you?
Yeah, I forgot to do that.
So, key moments?
Well, that.
I'll
do Savage Spearhead and then not doing it.
Let's not bother with that, because why would you bother?
Well.
Two foxes sat in the territory, completely got it.
To be honest, I've played this Lumineth against Blood Knights before, and just the numbers and the speed of them can just surround me. It means the foxes can't ever really reliably get anywhere safe, and I can't kill things fast enough to stop that from happening.
Yeah.
So I'll bring up the fact that I've put out a painted list for the sake of the channel.
And I should be facing more wardens.
The full list should have, sentinels, so it should have 4 sentinels. I don't know if that would have made the difference, maybe not, but... But yeah, it was an interesting little battle, and Manfred is just...
An idiot.
Yeah, well, he's an idiot.
He's an idiot. Should have done as he was told. Otherwise, the Lady Lavinia doesn't go mental, and look what happens. And
yeah, she did enough by herself, though.
She did. If he'd just done as he was told, never does, and didn't redeem it. But yeah, anyway, by the by, that somehow through his incompetence, yet we still managed to get the win. Yeah.
How is Pinions only cast on a 5?
I know, that is ridiculous. 5 is like, we had to look it up, we rolled it 5, like, well, that possibly can't be cast. It must be at least a 6. Oh, it's 5. Right. Turns out that's a thing. It's a 5. So yeah, epic to the end. It was funny, but we did kill the fox. Nearly cost us the army, but we did.
He did get the fox.
Yeah. Fox. Got the fox. Star of your show. Star of the show. Man of the match. Or elf of the match.
Bluey, because he's the fox that lived.
I thought you were at least going to say the Wind Mage.
Well, yeah, go on. The Wind Mage is the one that sent her into a full screaming
fit.
So, yeah.
I think, and I'm going to have to go, I would say man of the match, but she didn't. I'm going to have to say lady of the match. Is going to have to go to the Lady Lavinia. People had attacked her, people saw her, she shrugged it, she went, no, I don't think so. She gained, she hit, she came, she saw, she took. I think she led them well. She did the business. She was good. It was a good fight. So yeah, we hope you've enjoyed that. Learn that Manfred doesn't always do as he's told, and that
never does as he's
told. That sometimes if you can charge 13 inches doesn't mean you should. But never mind anyway. and if you have a battle tactic, stick to it.
Yeah, and bring more sentinels.
Apparently that's the thing. Turns out maybe the internet is right. Yeah, bring more sentinels. But huge thank you for watching if you've come this far, and if you want to join all the noble names, including Mr. Orson himself, by becoming part of the Patreon, and subscribe, like, comment. Please comment. I think this one definitely deserves comments.
I'll be commenting.
He'll be commenting. I'll reply to his comment. Join in. It'll be fun. All right. And until next time, bye.